Hey there YouTube world, my name is Matt Schwartz and I'm the Welding Geek. And on this episode of the Welding Geek, I'm going to show you how I made this awesome helmet rack. It's a quick little build video, something awesome. Super excited how it came out, so I'm going to show you guys how I did it. Let's get rolling. Alright, I'm going to show you what I'm going to be using, give you a couple tips so you can save a little bit of money on this whole deal. So I'm going to start off with these. I grabbed a couple of Aspen boards, the nice cut ones at your whatever hardware store. You can find them at, they're 4x6 by half or half by 4x6. I grabbed two of these. These were like $9 a piece. You might be able to find them cheaper. I know wood's really expensive right now. So if you want to save money, you could probably buy some MDF maybe, or something a little cheaper, but I wanted a nice blonde wood. I'm not going to paint them, they're going to go up how they are. The next thing I bought, see, this is more or less what we're making here. This is steel and this is steel, this is PVC and this is PVC. And the crazy part is these in steel were like just a little over $3 a piece, and this was $1. So I went with the PVC, and the PVC actually threads into the steel just fine. And these elbows were actually cheaper in steel than they were in PVC. So I bought a 10-pack, which was cheaper than buying them one at a time. You're definitely going to want to find a 10-pack, depending on how many of these you're going to want to do. I don't remember how much these were. I think it was like maybe $9 for the elbows. I'm not quite sure. You'll have to check it out. But I know it was significantly cheaper in steel than it was in PVC. And then these flanges are actually cheaper in steel than they are in PVC, and I bought a 6-pack, and the 6-pack were like $15, I think, and a single flange was like $4.50 or something stupid like that. So you're definitely going to want to find these packs of them to buy them in bulk instead of buying them one at a time, and that will save you money. So this will save you a ton of money getting these uprights in PVC instead of steel. And so that's a couple ways you can save money on these, and these will look fine because most of this is going to be covered up with the helmet, and they're gray, and average Joe Schmo is not going to be able to tell, and you'll save yourself a couple bucks. So I got my drills, got a stud finder to find the stud in the wall. I've got some long, I think these are 2 3/4 inch screws, so I can get through the board and into the stud, because we're going to first put up these, and then we're just going to use sheetrock screws to put these on and kind of choose where they go. My goal is to get 10 of these up so I can put 10 helmets behind me. So first thing I'm going to do is find some studs. Yeah, find me a stud. So let's do that. After I've found all these studs in the wall, I'm going to transfer those dimensions onto my boards, and then I'm going to go ahead and pre-drill all my holes for screws so I don't crack my boards when I screw them to the wall. After I got all these holes drilled, I'm going to go ahead and pre-drill in all the screws so I can just put my board up against the wall, set my first screw, and then level the top of the board to make sure that the board is level. So the second board I more or less just eyeballed into place, but the dimension between the boards is 6.5 inches, and it seemed to work out really well. I'm going to go ahead and grab a helmet just to space the first stand away from the wall correctly. I'm going to go ahead and get this first stand drilled into place so I can put a helmet on it, and then I can get another helmet to make the spacing what I need it to be. The spacing I went with between the helmets ended up being 15 inches from the center of one stand to the center of the next stand. Now that I have all my spacing figured out, I'm going to go ahead and put together the rest of the helmet stands. If you want to make it easy on yourself, you're going to want to position your holes so they're off to the side. There's a set of 4 holes. You want to make sure there's 2 holes on one side and 2 holes on the other so your drill can reach those holes. If you make them so there's a hole in the top and the bottom and on the sides, it's going to be really hard to get that top hole. Put a screw in that top hole there. Last but not least, I'm just going to go ahead and get all my stands mounted to the boards. All right, it's time to see if this works. Got 9 helmets on the table. I've made every single one of these except for the Shore Trooper. But I'm gonna go ahead and put each one of these on, kind of explain what it is, because some of you may be new to the channel. So the first helmet I'm putting on is my Din Djarin helmet. I made this out of aluminum. There is a video in my channel you can find. It's actually a 5-part series on this helmet, and then there's almost one of the first videos I posted. Maybe not the, anyway, ways back of the first time I attempted this helmet, but this is the one I'm most proud of. It's Din Djarin, raw aluminum, not painted right now. This one is gonna go right in the middle, top middle. Next up is Boba Fett, all aluminum. Handcrafted. You can see this build on the video and the paint job on this video, or on this channel too. So let's put Boba Fett up there. This is the re-armored Boba Fett. Next up, let's put the Armorer. Also made this one. Also a video of the Armorer helmet, all aluminum. So let's put this one up there. Bo-Katan. I still need to get the visor in this one, which I'm going to do here pretty soon. But this helmet, you can see me make it. All aluminum, all metal, on the channel. Go check them out. Alright, this helmet here is the first helmet I ever made. I gave it to my brother. This is my brother's helmet, but I have a few of his helmets on here for right now. Because unfortunately, they're having to move out of their house from mold problems. So you guys could be praying for them if you're praying people, or sending them good vibes. But this is actually the first helmet I ever made. There's no video of this. This was actually painted as a Boba Fett helmet originally. But this helmet right here is what got me into cosplay. So that is the first ever attempt of me making an aluminum helmet. It's pretty decent. So let's put this one up there. All right, this is my Skyrim build helmet, all metal. You can see this build on the channel as well. This was quite the build. It's a beautiful helmet. I'm super proud of this one. So we'll put this one up there. This is my sister-in-law Mary Ann's helmet. This is a custom build I did for her. She's got an awesome Mando. Like I said, since they're having to kind of move out of their house and get all that stuff, this stuff was in the garage, so luckily they didn't have to, because they lost everything in their house because of the mold problem. These were in the garage, so luckily. But that's a pretty helmet. I'm gonna put this one up there too. Same deal, made this one for my brother. Big helmet, because he's a big dude. So let's throw this one up here. No video on these, but Next up, this is my Skygun Bros Short Trooper helmet that I bought in raw, painted. I didn't build this one, obviously it's a cast, but I've got an awesome Short Trooper, so I love the Short Trooper, so this one's going up there too. That, my friends, is wicked awesome right there. I'll get some close-ups. I always have the camera leveled at this point here, because if you look up here, there's my little heater. So yeah, I'll get some close-ups of it. That works out awesome. I'm super happy with how that came out. And I'm excited to have that as my backdrop in all my videos that I do here at the house. So anyway, let me get some close-ups and we'll do intro, outro stuff, and that'll be the video. Alright, that is the video. I decided I wanted to do this a little while ago. I saw it up on Instagram somewhere. I can't remember. I wish I could remember where I saw at least this part of it, the little brackets. I can't remember who it was, but anyway, I thought it was awesome. I needed wanted to fill something up in this wall, but I didn't want it to be posters. I wanted it to be something like that. So I'm really excited how that came out. Really excited. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that quick build video. I wasn't sure I was going to put it on tape, but I figured, hey, I'm going to be doing something. Let's record it. I'll throw it up on the channel, and those who want to use it will have information to be able to build something cool. So that's what the Welding Geek is all about. So yeah, awesome video. What's coming up next? Probably be more on the budget build, and going to be having to build the new Book of Boba Fett costume now. That episode dropped yesterday. No, 2 days ago. It's Friday as I'm taping this right now. Well, my thoughts on Book of Boba Fett, I thought it was awesome. I was a little underwhelmed. I really wish they would have done at least 2 episodes, like launched one on Wednesday and one on Friday like they did for The Mandalorian, because I kind of felt shortchanged after waiting all that anticipation for that whole year, and then they cut it off right when you think it was going to start to move. Don't get me wrong, I thought it was awesome. I really did enjoy it. I think we're getting spoiled, so maybe that's why I feel underwhelmed. I think we've just been spoiled with Star Wars, so that's a good place to be in. So I've got no gripes, just saying, I wish they would have launched one on Wednesday and one today so we could enjoy the first 2 episodes, get a good chunk of it to absorb. But now we gotta wait an entire week in between each one, which honestly is probably better. The longer they can draw it out, that means we've got new Star Wars coming every week, and I love it. So I'm really excited about the costume itself. I'm frustrated that they changed every single part of the costume from The Mandalorian, but I'm also okay with, you know, more building stuff, more stuff to build. So it's kind of a catch-22, kind of a... Anyway, I'm excited. We're actually going to be using this helmet for that build. This helmet actually looks really spot on to the one, really close to the one that they used. I actually made this off of like a Black Series. Or this is aluminum, but I made the templates off of Black Series. So it looks very close to the one in the show, so I'm excited about that. And then we'll be building the rest of the armor plates out. So yeah, if you want to support my channel, keep me rolling, I've got a Patreon page that has the templates to that helmet, to that helmet, to that helmet, to that helmet. I think even to that helmet. And then a bunch of armor patterns. Those are where all my patterns are available if you want to build yourself your own Mando or Boba Fett or Din Djarin. Those templates can be used with Sintra, metal, really whatever you can think of. You just have to be creative. So yeah, that's one way you can support me, Patreon. Other ways supporting me is liking and subscribing to my channel. That kind of stuff helps out with the algorithm, getting my videos out to more people to watch, the more cool stuff I can build. So yeah, that's another way you can help me. And I think that is it. My name is Matt Schwartz. I'm the Welding Geek. Quick little video, but I am super excited about that. Anyway, everybody take care. Have a happy new year. Be safe out there. No drinking and driving. Anyway, see ya.